Welcome to the instruction video for the Warminster Library's Teen Take-Home Craft. This video is a guide for creating a felt pouch that you can use to hold money, pencils, or whatever else you'd like. If you reserved a kit from the library, the supplies are provided for you. If you did not, you can still follow along with this video, just acquire your own supplies first. The supplies needed for this craft are as follows: a needle and thread, felt, a button, and scissors. The first step is to cut your felt into whatever size and shape that you would like your pouch to be. You will be sewing together the sides of one folded piece of felt. I decided that I would like a smaller pouch, so I cut my piece of felt in half and just used one half. To figure out how big your pouch will be, fold the felt in half, but with 1 or 2 inches on the top. This will become the flap. Next, thread your needle. Thread your needle so that each side of the thread is 3 times as much the length of whatever side of the felt that you are sewing. Tie a knot at the end. You will then start your first stitch from the inside of the felt, along the bottom of the crease, about 1 centimeter from the edge, pulling the thread all the way through until the knot catches. I used a running stitch to sew from the bottom of the felt up to the top of the folded part. This stitch is when you simply run the needle up and down through both sides of the felt at even intervals on each side. You can wrap your last stitch at the top of the folded part of the felt around the edge to keep the stitches more secure. Your last stitch should end up on the inside of the pouch. Tie a knot and then cut your thread. Then repeat this process with the other side. You will end up with an open envelope. The last step is to sew on your button. Place your button on the folded up piece of felt centered in the middle. Thread your needle, again, doubled and with a knot at the end. Start sewing from the inside of the pouch, through the felt and up through one of the buttonholes. If your button has 2 holes, you can just go down through the second hole. If it has 4, go to the one across, and then from the back through one of the empty holes, and then back down through the remaining hole. No matter how many holes your button has, repeat this process a second time so that the button is more secure. Now, with the needle on the inside of your pouch, push the needle back through the felt, but not through the buttonhole. Wrap your needle around the button a few times so that the thread holds it more securely. Then push the needle back down through the felt, making a couple of stitches to further secure the thread. Make sure that the needle ends up on the inside of the pouch, and then tie and cut off the excess thread. The final step is to cut a slit in the flap over the center of the buttonhole. It should be very slightly larger than the button is. And you've now completed this project. If you'd like to share what you made on social media, feel free to tag the Warminster Library.